What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my post-game reactions to the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Indiana Pacers. Without further ado, please like, please subscribe. We're on the road to 500 subscribers, and without further ado, let's get on with the video. So this game in particular, I'm very excited to talk about this game because I personally went to this game, the Milwaukee Bucks with the Indiana Pacers game 1. I went with my brother. I had a very good time watching this game. One of my first playoff games I've seen in a while. And I'm just excited to share my experience first, and then I'm also going to talk about uh what happened in this game and my thoughts and how the Milwaukee Bucks played and how the Indiana Pacers played. So first of all, my experience of the game was really good. Pfizer Forum is, in my opinion, one of the best arenas to go to. So if you guys are ever in Milwaukee and the NBA season is going on, I definitely recommend people going to the Pfizer Forum. It's very modernized. It's a pretty small arena. So even if you sit at the 200 level, like me and my brother, we sat today at the 100 level, which was really good. It was a really good experience. But if you see even the 200 level, you can easily see the game really well. It's a very small arena, so yeah, I definitely recommend going to Pfizer Forum. Very good game, and I just saw the difference between a playoff atmosphere compared to a regular season atmosphere. The atmosphere is just so much better in a playoff game. So I definitely recommend people going to a playoff game if you ever had the chance to, because it's just such a memorable experience. And yes, although I'm not a Bucks fan, I really enjoyed it, and I really felt like at the game I was a Bucks fan, even though I really wasn't. But I was really excited. And had a really good time with my brother at the game. Now let's get on to the video while you guys clicked on this video, and that is, the post game reactions of the Indiana Pacers versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Right, this was a really good game in my opinion. If you were a Milwaukee Bucks fan, now the Bucks at a point in time were up by 30. This actually reminded me of the Clippers versus Mavericks game that happened earlier today. The game right before this game, um, and the Bucks really had control of this game throughout the game. Damian Lillard played insane. Let's just start with the Bucks here. Damian Lillard played insane, but he had 35 points in the first half, which is really good. But he didn't have any points in the second half. I think the Pacers played really good defense on him, made sure that he didn't score, and he didn't really have to do much at the end of the day. The Bucks didn't have Giannis Antetokounmpo today, so they really needed Damian Lillard to play really well. And I feel like his first half efforts really helped to catapult the Milwaukee Bucks to have a really big lead that then helped other role players start to get in the groove and start playing better. Like Bobby Portis played really well, 15 points, 7 for 15 from the field. He had 11 rebounds. He did have 6 fouls, but he did have an assist, so he played really well. And then Chris Middleton played really well too, 23 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. I think Chris Middleton and Damian Lillard need to play at a high level for the Milwaukee Bucks to come away and win this series. And I feel like today they played really, really well. Brook Lopez played solid, 11 points. He had that posterizing dunk that just made me go crazy at the game. Like, it was really electric. He went 5 for 10 from the field. And then overall, the Milwaukee Bucks, the role players played all right. Like, they played good enough to help Damian Lillard and Chris Middleton and Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis, seal the game for the team. Pat Bev played really good defense. I think the Milwaukee Bucks elevated their defense today, and I was just really, really impressed by them. And I think if they keep this up, I think Bucks will win this in 5. And if they keep playing like this, I don't even think they need Giannis Antetokounmpo to even come play in the series. I think he has enough ample time to go rest, get that Achilles checked, and make sure that he's 100% okay to play in round 2 against whoever, the Knicks or the 76ers. Now, let's get on with the Pacers. I think they played decent, not the best. I think Pascal Siakam played phenomenal in this game. 36 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 15 for 25 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3, 5 for 10 from the free throw. He did struggle in the free throw line, but again, solid game for Pascal Siakam. He played really well. Nesmith played all right. He had 7 points. 1 for 7 from 3. He did struggle a lot, but I think he'll start playing well as the series goes on. I think Miles Turner played pretty good. 17 points, 3 for 9 from 3. He did struggle a little bit from the field. 5 for 17 from the field. 4 for 6 from the free throw, but he did play solid defense. He had 2 steals. He played some good paint rim protection. He was really good for that. But again, I think Halliburton was, in my opinion, one of the most disappointments I've seen today. He had 8 assists, so I give him credit for that. But 9 points. I mean, Tyrese Halliburton's got to play better. He's got to be more assertive. He's got to play more aggressive. And I just feel like he didn't play that aggressive today. He had 9 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists. He needs more. If he's going to be the leader of this team and he's the best player of this team, your starting point guard needs to play better and elevate the people around him and play better and score and contribute to the team more. I think if Tyrese Halliburton scored more, the team could have easily played better and won this game. But at the end of the day, Tyrese Halliburton needs to play better. That's just the moral of the story right now. I think he'll have a better game 2 and a better series, but a really disappointing game 1 for him. And then overall, I think the free throw percentage for the Pacers was not that good. 66% from the free throw. You're not going to win games if you're only shooting 66% from the free throw. I think 21% from the 3 is really, really bad. So I think they need to clean that up. And the field goal percentage was not good. 40% from the field is not good. So I think they need to just clean up their offense. I think the defense was all right. But I think they need to clean up their offense. Everyone needs to play better. And the role players especially need to play better. And Tyrese needs to just play better and be more aggressive. And then if we have to go with the Milwaukee Bucks, I think the Milwaukee Bucks played really, really good. They were 100% from the free throw line, 37% from the 3. That's pretty good. And then 47% from the field. Not the best, but again, that's pretty good for the Milwaukee Bucks. I think Damian Lillard needs to play better in the second half. But again, 35 points in the first half was really good. And I think the Bucks will have enough to win this series without Giannis, and I have them winning in 5. Like I said before, I think if they keep playing like this and the role players play really well and Damian Lillard and Chris Middleton show out and play really well, they scored 35 or 30 points and 20 points each. I feel like they'll easily win the series and the Bucks will win it. You guys comment down below your predictions for this series, and please comment down below your thoughts in game 1 of this series. And without further ado, let's wrap it up for the video. Peace.